Hi, I am Deepak Jain from American Academy of Financial Management, and today I'll be talking about what is wealth management. People usually give different definitions of wealth management and think differently about wealth management. So I'll try to clarify actually what is wealth management. But before I go into what is wealth management, let us discuss what is wealth. Let us discuss what is wealth. So according to you, what is wealth? Some people say money is wealth. Some people say all my assets is my wealth. Actually, what is your wealth? Now, wealth can be defined financially as assets minus liabilities, your net worth. And your net worth is your wealth. That means if I sell all your assets and the money so generated, I pay off all your liabilities, the net amount that would be remaining with you is your net worth or your wealth. But here I have used a term called assets. What are assets? Anything and everything that can be converted into money is an asset. And this is the best definition of an asset. Because anything which can be converted into money is an asset. That means, are your skills an asset? Is your knowledge an asset? Is your relationship an asset? Are you able to convert all of these things into money? If you are able to convert all of these things into money, then these are assets for you. We can say that a person has 4 kinds of wealth. A person can possess 4 kinds of wealth. The number 1 kind of wealth which a person possesses is called the human capital. Human capital means the men, women in the family, in the organization, etc. etc. And according to me, the biggest human capital which you have is you yourself. Right? That's a human capital. Your family members is another part of human capital. Your employees, human capital, etc. etc. The human capital is actually the human beings in the which have some part to play in your wealth building. The second type of wealth a person possesses is the commonly known wealth or the financial capital. A financial capital is the general wealth which we see: real estate, mutual funds, shares, financial assets, real assets, etc. etc. These constitute the financial capital. The third kind of wealth is intellectual capital. Intellectual capital is a wealth which is due to know-hows, due to skills, due to knowledge. This could constitute some patents, some IPRs, etc. etc. So all of that is constituted in a capital which is called the intellectual capital or intellectual wealth of a person. And the last kind of wealth is the social capital. Social capital is your relationships. These relationships could be with employees, these could be with customers, this could be with government, this could be your social recognitions, and etc. etc. Now if I add the value of all 4 of them, your human wealth, your financial wealth, your intellectual wealth and social wealth, and subtract from the sum of all of these your total liabilities, the net amount which would remain with you is your wealth. Now we have discussed what is your wealth. I think you should have understood what is your wealth. Now let's talk about what is wealth management. What is wealth management? Wealth management is a broad topic that is often used to describe various financial sector areas such as preferred banking, private banking, independent financial advisory, family offices, insurance brokers, stock brokers, etc. But actually what is wealth management? Is it private banking? Is it financial planning? Is it bank assurance? Is it retail financial services? If I put all financial products under one roof and start offering it to clients, do I become a wealth manager? Is it financial services supermarket? The definition of wealth management has evolved over time and over markets. So definition of wealth management is still evolving. It's not a definition which is set or which is permanent in nature. Slowly market is recognizing what constitutes wealth management. One of the definition is wealth management is an investment advisory discipline that incorporates financial planning, investment portfolio management, and a number of aggregate financial services. But I still don't believe in this definition. According to me, if you really want to understand wealth management, you need to understand something which is called the wealth management formula. And this formula tells you actually what is wealth management. According to this formula, when you do 3 things for your client, then only you are doing wealth management. First is called investment consulting. Second is called advanced planning. And third is called relationship management. Now let us discuss one by one what do they mean. Investment consulting means helping clients to invest, creating investment policy statements for client, telling clients where to invest, when to invest, how much to invest, when to move out of an investment, how to get the asset allocation right, how to plan for goals, how to build a portfolio, how to review and revise a portfolio. All of that constitutes part of investment consulting. And most investment advisors or wealth managers today are doing what is investment consulting. Where it differentiates from what today's wealth managers are doing is at advanced planning stage or advanced planning virtue of wealth management. In advanced planning, we as wealth managers do 3 very important things for our client. We help our clients in wealth enhancement, we help our client in wealth transfer, and we help our client in wealth protection. Most wealth managers today only advise or only are more focused towards one of it, that is wealth enhancement. They ignore advising people on wealth transfer and wealth protection. Although transfer and protection of wealth is one of the very important objective of any client's wealth. So unless you are giving wealth transfer and wealth protection advice, you are not doing wealth management. Let me give you an example. Suppose you have a client whose net worth is say 5 crore rupees. Now the first objective of such a client would be how to make this 5 crore 10 crores. That means he is focused on enhancing the wealth. That is the biggest objective of this client. You have another client whose net worth is 85 crore rupees. Now what would be the first objective of such a client? Most probably the first objective of such a client is protecting or safeguarding the wealth, not enhancing, as this client has already acquired enough wealth. But most advisors, even if they go to such a client, would be talking only of enhancement, not of protection. Safeguarding wealth is very important for most of your clients. The third thing is wealth transfer. Wealth transfer is passing wealth to the next generation. Intergenerational wealth transfer, or we also call it as estate planning. Now, when I talk about estate planning, many people confuse it with real estate. Actually, estate planning is how to pass your wealth to the next generation. It involves using instruments like wills, power of attorneys, trusts, letter of guardianship, etc. So that it basically talks about how to pass it to the next generation. And the fourth thing in advanced planning which we do from some of our clients is charitable giving. Some clients, after their needs are fulfilled, after their protection, transfer and enhancement needs are fulfilled, would also like to leave behind something for the society or do some social work. And we as wealth managers help in philanthropic objectives of a client. So advanced planning is when you do wealth enhancement, wealth transfer and wealth protection along with philanthropic activities planning for your clients. Third thing which you do for a client or which is inside wealth management is called relationship management. And we are talking about 2 kinds of relationships here. First is called CRM or the client relationship management, and second is called expert network relationship management. Now client relationship management is how to build winning relationships with clients, how to increase relationship with clients, how to make the relationship more broader with clients. And this most wealth managers know, and I know that wealth management is basically, as some people call it, it's a business of relationships. But what is this ENRM? ENRM stands for Expert Network Relationship Management. ENRM stands for Expert Network Relationship Management. We as wealth managers cannot be specialists in every field. We cannot be a good lawyer. We cannot be a good chartered accountant. We cannot be a good tax planner. We cannot be a good real estate agent. We cannot be a good travel agent. But our client requires services of these specialists. So as a wealth manager, what do? I create a group of people around me who are expert in their own fields and maintain excellent relationship with these people. Whenever my client has any requirement which requires these specialized people's advice or services, I either refer the client to these people or refer the problem to these people and get the solution for the client. If I start doing this, how would it benefit me as a wealth advisor? There are two benefits of doing or creating an expert network around us. The first benefit is the client becomes more dependent on me because I become the solution for all his troubles. And if I tell you what is relationship is moving from a state of independence to dependence. When people start depending on someone, whether their dependence is emotional, physical, financial, advisory, that is actually relationship. So if you start creating an expert network and start servicing clients through this expert network, the client first becomes more dependent on you. That allows you to deepen and widen your relationship with clients. The second benefit is, if I refer some of my clients to a lawyer friend of mine, how would the lawyer friend reciprocate? They would also start referring their clients to you. And the reference from an expert is the best reference you can ever get. So if we talk in summation, what is wealth management? When you do investment consulting, help clients invest. When you do advanced planning, help client in enhancing, protecting, transferring their wealth, and also do philanthropic planning for the client, and work in such a way that you are able to maintain excellent relationship with the clients with the help of specialized relationship which you have created with specialized people like lawyers, chartered accountants, real estate agents, etc. If you do all of this, then only you are doing wealth management.